It's just our lifestyle. Take care about God's will first, then we will see support around. We don't sit and just doing nothing.
No.
We work hard, but in our hard work, we trust God that He will bless our work for His kingdom, you know. And
excuse me.
we signed that agreement and start bringing people from the basements to into that ruins, you know. And we work hard for 16 hours every day. We work, you know, to rebuild.
To rebuild
yeah,
and rebuild the facility.
Yeah, rebuild facility and then make rooms for these guys, you know. And we work day and night very quickly, you know, because every day they dying in the basements, you know. Sometimes we went back to the city, find them in the basements, you know, talk with this girl or this boy. We couldn't take them all in the same time, but we promised them we will come in 2 days or in 3 days. We will come and we will take you in the center. When we come back and find the same guys, we couldn't find them. We asked those friends where they are, and they said died from overdose.
So they were
police
dead,
arrest them and put in a prison.
They were somewhere. Yeah.
They lost it. They lost it and lost it. And our heart so much pain, you know, in our heart for these people, you know. Some of these young people dying in the basements from overdose, and rats eat those faces, and it's like piece of bodies, you know. And when the corpse is rotten and a smell come up to the apartments, local people call to police and say, it's you know, corpse smell coming. It's drug addicts. Some of drug addicts died in the basements. Come take him out. Police came and take out this corpse and bring them nowhere. We don't, and nobody knows where. And I asked one officer of one policeman, where you just putting that corpse? What are you doing with that? He said, if it's drug addict, you know, skinny, stinky, and with traces on those veins, we don't identify the children, that people, because nobody just looking for them. Nobody we try to find them, because all society, they turn away from them, you know, even those parents, because their parents were so tired. They tried to help so many times for those children, and they couldn't. And they just, you know, just say, oh, stop, I can't help you, just go away. And that shocked us again, because we understand where they are going after those death. And but even those parents couldn't just
it's not the parents'
put them,
fault.
Yeah. It's not the parents' fault.
No,
it's not a parents'
and
fault.
And that's why a lot of parents, I think, they blame themselves because their children, where did I go wrong? And it's not really the parents' fault, because most parents want the best for their child.
Sure.
Like Jesus wants the best for us.
Sure. But the parents couldn't, you know, grave those kids, you know.
Right.
Even
they couldn't bury them.
Yeah, bury them, you know. That's what shockful, you know. And the police bring them and burn them in the incinerator, or just put them to the graves, and it was unknown man, unknown woman, you know. And that kind of graves, it's a streets on the cemeteries in St. Petersburg. That's streets, you know. We record the graves.
So you have like what we call it here in the States, kind of like a pauper's grave.
Sure.
Like nobody knows who they are. They just bury them.
Right. And but anyway, we took people from the basements, bring them to the center, and start create a program, step by step, day by day. Now we have a complete program, which is very effective program, you know, and many people, hundreds of people.
Is it still in Russia? Is it still operating today in Russia?
Sure. Now we have in Russia 350 people in our center, and 200 of them is drug addicts. We have 115 workers. All of us is volunteers. We don't have salary, you know, from our ministry, and we have 65 kids. It's children of former drug addicts. Now they are workers of the center, and it's from that center in St. Petersburg started a great movement for all of the Russia and the former Soviet Union.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and but later about it, and after 3 months when we started in '95, it looks like somebody wanna just crush us, you know. It looks like you know, thousands of evil dogs, you know, just ran on us.
Yeah,
you know.
Satan kind of invaded, tried to invade. Yeah.
Suddenly, you know, military generals, you know, they get crazy and they start write letters to the governor of St. Petersburg that we distribute drugs between soldiers, and they must close us and keep us out from that place, you know, and stop that activity. Russian Orthodox Church that fight against us, you know, official medicine, the doctors, officials, ran away on us.
All hell came against you, the work of God to stop it. Yeah.
Not drug mafia, but government structure.
Government, government tried to stop it. And you said the Orthodox Church.
Sure.
So, yeah, and the military. So you had it from all angles.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, we looks like ants before the elephant, you know.
Yes.
Before that.
Yeah.
But always, it was very, very, very hard times, you know. But we understand, we realize one thing. They don't fight against us. If we just be alone as humans, they will crush us in 1 second, you know. But they try and fight against God. Which is impossible. And we get through very difficult times, but always we won, and until today we stay there. I don't know where is that military generals now, where is officials now, I don't know, but we are on the same place.
You're still there.
We're still there, and more and more we take more and more people, and now we became a biggest recovery center in the former Soviet Union. And most famous, everybody knows about that. Even presidents know about us. Even, you know, authorities of Russia knows about us. Drug police, you know, KGB. Everybody knows about you.
What you're telling me, what Satan tried to destroy with everything, because he knew the effect that God said, "You're not going to destroy this."
In the beginning.
In the beginning, right.
Like Jesus.
Jesus.
Was small, you know, and
let's just kill him.
Yeah.
And that's the work.
As a Moses.
Yeah. But see, and most Christians would give up, but you can't give up when it's in you. It's like you can't give up. You probably wanted to give up at times, didn't you?
We can give up a lot of times.
Yeah.
We can give up.
Yeah.
But it's our choice to give up or not give up.
And you choose not. And that's it. It is a choice. Because like I said, even though at times and I know from my personal experience, I've told God, I just can't do it anymore. I knew that inwardly I wasn't going to give up. But, you know, my emotions and all the fight was so heavy, and I'm sure with you, you just had to cry out to God. Like, I can't do it. If you don't do it, then it's not going to get done.
We realize one thing. If we will stop our faithful serving God, God will choose somebody else. But I don't want to give up. I don't want somebody else to come in on my place, because God placed me in that place, not myself.
No, God placed you there.
Sure.